Hey, it's Big Soprano, and I'm pretty tired right now, so I'm sorry if you hear it in my voice. But this will be my last negative video. I'm gonna try to shake the content up a little bit, innovate a bit more, and make some more positive videos. So this will be my last one. So today I'm talking about my experience with medication. Like antidepressants, antipsychotics, all that, or like sleeping medication or whatever, right? So I've been taking meds since 2021 because being in a foster home really fucked with my thoughts, and I was suicidal for a time. So it was a pretty bad time in my life, and I was still trying to shake off those bad memories of being in a foster home. And I know I'm bringing up the foster home probably for like the 20th time, but I just couldn't shake it off. Like, the feelings I felt when I was in the foster home. So I decided to get on some antidepressants, and I don't think they worked, honestly. I don't think they worked. All those meds did was give me erectile dysfunction, not focus on the real issue, intrusive thoughts. But I guess it's not my doctor's fault because like I just told him like I was really sad and all that, and he just prescribed me antidepressants like pretty much instantly. It was just one appointment and he's already giving me antidepressants, you know. Um, so all those meds did was give me erectile dysfunction. I already said that, but the real issue was intrusive thoughts, and my doctor didn't know about them, so obviously they're not gonna help with my intrusive thoughts. And I don't remember what I was taking. Maybe it was Prozac, but apparently Prozac helps with intrusive thoughts, but it did not help with me. It's safe to say no meds have ever worked for me until last year. Like in the 3 years of taking meds, none of them has worked until last year. But a few months later in 2021, I get prescribed Zoloft, and it was a very high dosage because the last medication did not work, and it made me feel like I was high. Like I was straight up like brain dead. Like I had no like self awareness or like things I shouldn't say. Like I didn't know what I should or shouldn't say in public. And like to the point where I said heinous shit in the classroom that people probably still hold against me to this day because it was really horrible what I said. But I don't want to get demonetized even though I don't have monetization. So I was on the fence about saying crazy shit to my coworker, but thankfully, I didn't. Like I was like thinking about that the entire shift. Like that's all was on my mind, and I'm just thinking like, should I say this or not? And obviously, I shouldn't. I now have enough self awareness, or at least I'm not under like I'm not sedated. I'm not under drugs or medication to fuck with my thinking and make me think that saying certain things is acceptable because it really isn't. And so Zoloft was very bad for me. Like I had no self-control when it came to what I said, and considering what goes on in my mind, that's a very bad thing. Like a very very bad thing. Like I think of some fucked up shit. That's why that's what I talk to my therapist about, and he's really helped, and I'll update you guys later in the video. But yeah, so far no meds really worked for me in 2021. The dosage was very high, which I already said, but I got prescribed Prozac and it did nothing. I don't know if it was the first med I took or like the third, but it did nothing. But nearly like 2 years later, in like 2022 at the very end, I stopped taking my meds, and I forgot what they were. And before 2023, I was taking only like one pill a day, and I do not miss those days because they did not help, honestly. But what didn't help is I stopped taking my meds. Like I felt like myself, but in a very passionate and hateful way. Like I felt like myself in a very negative way, but like out of pride. Like I associated all these negative things with myself out of pride, and I thought it was like a good thing. you know? And that's what being off meds did to me. It made me very delusional. It made me make some mistakes that I could never, fix. But I fucked up while not taking my meds. And I did something that ruined my life. And I started taking my meds again. But these meds did not help at all. Until 2023, when I went to the psych ward and they gave me meds that make me less violent and evil, and less prideful of bad things that you should not be, happy about, But currently, since the psych ward, I've been taking the same meds, but the doctor actually added on some more meds in recent months and, up the dosage. So currently, I take mirtazapine, quetiapine, risperidone, and venlafaxine. And like I said, most of these are from the psych ward. And wow, they really fucking helped. They really, really helped. I was not a dangerous criminal anymore. And I became a better person. The timing couldn't be better. After I quit doing drugs, I start taking new meds. That's just incredible. I honestly, from taking those meds, I grown a lot. I'm not so angry anymore. I'm not fucking evil. I'm not this horrible person that I was when I was off the meds or doing drugs, And I'm really proud of myself for that. That meds actually made a huge difference on me. Because meds didn't seem to, have any impact on me until now. And that's a pretty good thing, honestly. One of them is a newer medication to help me sleep at night, and the other is for my intrusive thoughts. And oh boy, intrusive thoughts. When I last saw my psychiatrist, I went deeper on my intrusive thoughts, and he upped the dosage of venlafaxine, which he added not too many months ago. And I know meds don't affect until 2 weeks. I was already taking this med, just in a lower dosage. But man, do I feel better. I feel way better. I feel like I could breathe now. I could breathe without intrusive thoughts. I feel so much fucking better. And I'm going to tell my psychiatrist this tomorrow. Because this has made a huge difference on my life. Because I've been dealing with these intrusive thoughts for 5 fucking years, since 2019. And now I finally feel, free of any, negative or horrible thoughts. I actually feel like I could be happy again, I feel really good about myself now that I'm taking these meds. And I'm not trying to exaggerate or anything. Well, it may seem like I'm exaggerating. It may seem like I'm exaggerating. But, well, I kind of am. But it's not because of the meds. I chose to, raise my voice a little bit because just to show you guys, I genuinely feel better with these med changes. So, thank you guys for watching the video. Make sure to drop a comment and like and subscribe.